We are testing the audios. That seems fine. I think. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do while I'm here as well. Where's my phone? We're gonna go first. Why not? Put my camera back up. Ooh. Well, that's certainly a hand of all time. Let's go refrain. Refrain will get me Melodious. Yes, ash it, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, draw. Couplet. Couplet effect will get me my fusion spell. Use Concerto. To go for Backer. Using Refrain and Couplet. Summon Backer. Backer will special summon a Melodious. And Refrain and Couplet will put themselves in the Pendulum Zone. I'll kill someone from deck. Jopina. Then we can activate Refrain to send a Melodious. We're going to send Soprano. Then we can use this. Add Soprano back. And we can link into Bloom Harmonist. Bloom Harmonist. I can discard. I'll discard this copy of Soprano. Then I can target a card in the graveyard and special it. We'll special Jopina because it's not a hard once per turn. Yeah, we'll use Concerto to draw. Sure. That's what we'll do. Ooh, Maxi. That'll do. Jopina can go here. And Bloom Harmonist will summon Soprano and we'll do Sonata. Why not? Why not? I could target a Melodious in my grave and add it back to my hand, sure. We'll get Backer back in the extra deck. Then we'll use Soprano. Go into Etoile. Using Soprano. Bloom Harmonist and a Maestro monster. Into Flowering Etoile. Then I can Pendant Summon. Into Aria. And Sonata. And that'll do. That is... I can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. I've got a buff of 500 twice and a bounce 4. Yeah, That's what I thought. That might have sucked if he actually had used that droll. Shame. What a shame. What was he playing? I'm curious. What were you playing, sir? Geist. And didn't start with a single Geist monster. Interesting. 2 Ash. I don't think that's great, this format, but sure, okay. 2 Ash it is. That is not an issue. Right. Let's... Alright, that's what I was doing. I was setting up my camera. Yep. Good. Hand cam is set, as I am going to be eBaying some, well, selling some cards on eBay while mid-stream. Lucky me. I've got some bits I do need to offload, so it's not too bad. Some are good, some are bad, but... Oh, I need a slave. Just a slave. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I am actually getting some sleeves. It's fine. Alright. Good. That's hand cam. Guess I need anything. I am selling the cards. Just in case. Turn off hand cam for now. We do a custom res. I'm just messing around with camera res. Yeah, that one's pretty good. And now it's huge. I'll just shrink it a bit. Yeah, just about here. In case I need my hand cam for anything, there it is. Good. Right, let's go. Melodious. Let's be a hardcore Melodious gamer. Or as hardcore as you can be, being a Melodious gamer. I'm gonna go second, aren't I? Ah, of course I am. That's fine. I has no issue with going second in this deck. That is a going second hand of all time. My starter call by Storm Imperm Veiler. Beautiful. What you got for me, Mr. N Mango? Set 3 pass. Splendid. I can deal with set 3 pass. Oh, and tactics. Sure. I'm gonna go with Storm. What you got for me? Oh, he's a paleo gamer. That's not how paleos work. I suppose you're activating it. It's fine. Oh, you are literally just a paleo gamer. Okay. We've got refrain. Refrain for couplet. Scale couplet. Use couplet. Concerto. Concerto. Baka. Get Baka. Baka will summon a Melodious. Activate Soprano and Couplet so it chain blocks me. In case he has certain negations. Which is possible. Couplet. Refrain. Baka for Sharpina. Refrain. Target Baka. Send Soprano. Sharpina, reborn Soprano. Add Soprano to hand. Then we're going to... Yeah, we'll go Bloom Harmonist. Into the lady. Bloom Harmonist. Bloom Harmonist will discard a card. Dale's pretty... Oh, I mean, I could have got rid of talents. Probably should have got rid of talents, to be fair. Yep, Concerto to back to the deck, so I can search it again if I wish to. Ooh, into Cannon. Yeah, I'll take Cannon. Special summon from deck. And... we'll go Elegy this time. Oh, yeah, I can do. Put back. And then we Soprano into Flowering Etoile using you, and Sharpina. You here. Then we can couple it into this and this. Set imperm, set called by. That's all I can do. That is not a terrible first turn hand. I would have liked to have also gone into a copy of Huberta as well. I mean, I could have done. I could have used Elegy and Soprano. Yeah, evenly does not work against Melodious, good sir. Let's try though. Ooh, solo. I kind of don't need any copies of Solo, but I'll take them. Oh, he has an interaction. What fun interaction does he have? Yes. I'm fairly content just switching these to attack mode and punching. We'll even summon solo. And just punch, you know, like this. Ah, well, it's fine. Couplet and solo. Where's my copy of Refrain? Oh, I banished Refrain. Okay, sure. That is a quadra bounce. No, a 5 bounce. A banish 3 from his grave. Can't be destroyed by card effects and can't be targeted destroyed by card effect. Oh no, that's I don't have that one, do I? I can't be destroyed by card effects. I can still be targeted. Oh, another Sonata, that'll do. Wait. Yeah, Solo's not particularly great. Might take that copy of Solo out. Let's do that. I'm never really gonna get hit, so where's Solo? If anything, another copy of Score would be nice. I think. Or shall I put a third Soprano? Let's see. The other ones are Mozarta. Is kind of terrible. Opera. Not great. What's Fortissimo do? That is not a Melodious spell trap, is it, that you can get with Couplet? Melodious spell. That's not a Melodious spell trap. I can't even get that. That's terrible. Tam Tam is not amazing. She adds Poly. I don't really need Poly. And she does a little bit of burn damage. My main polys are Soprano and Concerto. Concerto just shuffles itself back, so that's not too bad. I'll stick with that for now. That seems fine. That's what I was doing. eBaying, wasn't I? Open eBay tab. I love that eBay tab. It's fine. Am I going first or second individual? Of course I am. That's fine. I can go second. That's not an issue. Not an issue at all. Ashville. Not exactly great. Ledger of Ledgerman. Yeah. Oh, it's an Exodia game. Or some sort of mill stratagem. I don't mind mill stratagems. It's fine. I need to draw a Melodious, though. I mean... I can. It's gonna be pretty jank, but I'll give it a go. We'll go to that Maxi. I'm not letting him draw anything. Zoma. Interesting. A trap monster stratagem of some kind. Okay. So we're going to need to go into... Backer. I can't say this is going to be an incredibly good turn, but it's going to be a turn of some kind. Some Melodious from deck. That's going to have to be... refrain. Then refrain will get me... a couplet. Yeah. Couplet was drawn. So Couplet can summon Soprano, which is an extra fusion summon. And then she can add a Melodious to hand, which will be Jopina. Then I can scale Couplet. And then... do I want to fuse again? Because she is a Maestro monster. Do these. Leave Soprano on the field. The Soprano Confusion again. Use this to discard a card, which will be Jopina, so I can bring it back. Concerto will shuffle and draw. Hopefully I'll get something nice. Oh, refrain. Thank you. I need that. Right. Special from deck. Aria. And this. Do this. Do this. Scale refrain. Then do this to fusion. I don't have a Maestro monster yet. That's inconvenient. I needed a Maestro monster. And this will give me my fusion spell. It'll give me my fusion back. I can't afford to fuse though. We'll pen refrain. And now that's the best I can do. I mean, I'll take some damage, but as long as I get Zoma off the field, I'll be okay. And that's all I've got. I've got to banish 3. I can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. I'm slightly bigger. And refrain's just there. And of course he drew Raigeki off the top. I mean, I'll happily top deck first movement solo. Metal Reflect Slime. Sure. I literally do not care about Metal Reflect Slime. It's mildly irritating, but that's all it is. We'll get Soprano. Soprano will add a Melodious to my hand, which will be Aria. Oh, I needed a... I see my problem. I should have reborned with the Maestros so I can use Concerto with it. Okay. We're learning. Slowly. We want Baka, obviously. I mean, I will have to do this entire combo again, but I can. How am I punching over a Reflect Slime is a good question. And I can pend into Refrain and Aria. Refrain can search, which I will, into a copy of Sonata. Sonata specials itself. Then we Soprano into Flowering Etoile, using Soprano, Refrain, and Baka. I can target a Melodious in my graveyard, which will be Chopina. This will shuffle itself back. Yeah, I do feel like I'm bullying this guy right now. I know I'm not, but it does feel like I am. Then we can use Etoile, banish Elegy, decide, bounce Metal Reflect Slime, and then swing for game. Okay. That works. Go me. Yeah, I'm mainly just doing Master Duel today instead of anything else, because I still need to get the... where is it? The duel pass to 75. And the sooner I get this, the sooner I can do other stuff, basically. Yup. I've got 17 days to get another 6. Then the rest doesn't matter. Because I was trying to build another deck, but I don't know how to build it.
What was it?
I am building Metal Morph.
Metal.
Metal Morph, yeah.
I too would not know how to build this.
Metal Morph, so you need like 3 of this, 2 of that, 3 of that. I think it's 2 or 3 of this one. 2 of this one. You play 2 of him. You play 3 max Metal Morph. 2 of this. 1 time engine. 2 standard Metal Morphs. And then you need the targets. So you need dragons. Mikazuni. Mikazu. Yep, Mikazuni no Yaiba. I'll put 3 of them in. Then I need a Stranger. Is he not in this game yet? Oh, hang on, I've got him in my hand. What's he called? Ranger, he's called. That's why. For a good jank card that even you'd appreciate. Stranger Big Bang. Then we need Flame Sword. Is it 2 space? Is it 2 words? Sword. Yeah, it's 2 words. So we need OG Flame Swordsman. We need some Flames Realm. As you can send a monster to summon Flame Swordsman, which will be a level 5. I've got something to summon my dragon. I've got something to summon you. Metal Zoa's just there. Do I have anything else I need to add? Oh, incoming machine. Incoming machine. That's my searcher. Right, what else do you think I can add?
Well, what is it that they actually do?
It's all based around Max Metal Morph, which is tribute a monster. Special summon a monster that cannot be normal summoned or set that mentions Max Metal Morph. From your hand or deck. So basically, you can change any dragon into this boy. You can change any. No, it's got to be level 5 or higher. So level 5 or higher swordsman into Metal Flame, and level 5 or higher beast. I think it's beast, not beast warrior. No, fiend into Metal Zoa X. So this searches for Flame Swordsman, which is level 5 or higher warrior. So I can go into Metal Flame with it. Mikazuni summons itself by discarding a card. And you just focus on the Metal Flame traps. So I think that's kind of like the engine. I might go for like, I don't know, an Extrav maybe? The extra, this doesn't really matter about my extra deck at all. And then we'll just go for staples, maybe? You know, like board breakers like this. 3 of these. Like that, maybe? mean, I have literally no idea, so I'm just going to fill my extra deck with stuff. For you. Are all these dark? All the Metal Morph boys. Light. So I can't really use those. Going on Zeus. In case. You know, like the extra deck literally doesn't matter. I can just do anything, but I think that's fine. My only problem is I don't have enough UR dust yet, but I can get some UR dust. I mean, that's probably easy. It literally doesn't matter. 3 Flame Swordsman. Make some Mikazumi no Yaiba. Yeah, I was going to make this for tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to come in tomorrow.
No?
No. I'm a little bit annoyed of how certain members of our social group put this together. So I'm probably not coming in. Not a massive problem or anything, but it's like, if I didn't ask if we'd be in this week, would anyone have told me?
I didn't even know until you asked, I'll
Exactly.
be honest.
That's not how it should be.
I mean, to be fair, we do follow its schedule.
Yeah, but if you'd have told us, like, on Monday, I could have planned to be in. I'm busy now, I can't come in, so it's fine. I'm not having to go at him or anything, it's fine. We don't do that in our little group.
No.
I'm just dismantling as much dust as I can make for this deck. It does look fun, you know what I mean? I've got a couple of serious decks, but I like having a couple of random fun ones as well. Like, I want to make gimmick puppets as well.
Gimmicks?
Yeah, everybody will scoop the second I play it. Because it's an FTK still. You can literally win on your first turn every single game.
Of course
Wait,
you can.
Why did I add Ghost Ogre?
No idea.
Yeah, neither do I. And I suppose this will be like the last week we're in as well before ban list.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on with the things, because from what I recall, we're in this week, but we're not in next week, and then.
Oh, it's we're not in for another 5 to 6 weeks. This would be the second week, so he won't be able to be in next week. Would be in next week, but we can't because he was on holiday. And then when he gets back off holiday, it's out of his schedule again. So, it's about 5 to 6 weeks.
Get there eventually, I suppose.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop us going into like Leeds for every now and again to get some bits.
We can always meet up, can't we?
Oh. Movement solo with refrain. I'll take that. I've only got an Ash and Score though. Oh, it's Eldritch. That's fine. No. I'm not letting you get it for research. And the next set's interesting. We've got some decent stuff like the reprinting ninjas and stuff in max rarity, which is rare.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have expected it.
People like that. We're still playing ninjas, I suppose. Is he still playing ninjas? It's
Yeah.
hard to tell now.
Well, I told him about it. He says, oh, I've already got one in Ultimate Rare. I'm like, yeah, but you can play 3 in Ultimate Rare now. Oh. The Ashed first movement solo. Luckily, nothing in this deck states fairy. I get locked into lights, so Zombie World's not really going to do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to summon Score, but kind of needed the fusion fodder. Now I can pen couplet.
It happens.
Yup, it does. I'm going to be selling a couple of cards while I'm on this as well, because I've been needing to do it for a while. But yeah, it just needs to get done.
Yeah. Why not? Well, you know.
Yeah, all these state Melodious monsters, not fairy. So Zombie World doesn't really do anything. It's fine. I finally found a deck that I'm alright at playing. I won't say it's like a deck I'm really want to get good with, but I do agree though that this deck is far too good to bring to our social group.
What, when you got decks like mine? To be fair, I was thinking of making another stupid one.
And he scooped, because of course he did. Oh, I need to report this guy's name's rude.
Hmm?
His name's rude. Unacceptable.
What was the name?
Fuck Konami. Report. Oh, you can't even report him for name. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Well, to be fair, it's down to their own systems, I suppose.
Yep. So I'm going to load up my random little eBay tab. I am going to be selling this if it's still decent money. So let's see. SHVI EN 96. I sold one of these to Sean, and its price has tanked, so unfortunately he still owes me the price for what it was, not what it is now. 20. Let's put this on then. He's certainly good at owing money, is our good friend John.
You like stuff though. Why?
I'm also going to be doing, I'm going to be building another Digimon deck.
Oh yeah.
But I was also thinking, in a way as well, our group doesn't really play Digimon as much anymore, so should I even bother?
Well, I take mine with me, but then it always seems. I think most people just rather play Yu-Gi-Oh.
But
Like,
I
I
only
think
get like
Sean
2 or 3
first
games
played.
anyway. But I do get burned out after a while.
But yeah, I would like to play more Digimon because obviously I still get the cards and stuff.
I'm going to see how expensive my main card is. Oh, it's really gone down.
Yeah, most Digimon cards after not long, they'll generally shoot down.
I mean, the alt's 30, but just to buy it normally, £3.
Too bad.
Yeah, this is going to be like the cheapest deck I've ever seen. Let's see. Look for some prices. I mean, I found all the Japanese ones, but not... that's inconvenient. And there's also the... How much do we play Digimon considering one of our individuals isn't going to upgrade his deck and is just going to get whiny when he loses?
His choice. To be fair, he kind of stopped playing for some reason. I don't know why. Not me. Not. I didn't cause this. Much.
You build most of the decks for me, so...
To
I'm
be fair,
certainly
I
not going to
played
complain.
Dave's deck. I did play his deck, and
No,
to be fair, his deck works, but ironically, I know how to play it better.
you also told him how to upgrade it, and he didn't.
No, he wanted to wait for the new stuff, which is fair enough. I get it. May as well. So, nothing wrong with waiting for the newer cards, but
No. I mean, let me at least make it look like so people can see what I'm doing. On my hand cab. I am doing things. Selling cards. Sold in a top loader. If I can spell. First class. Recorded. Done. Go away. This app is absolutely garbage. Sold in a top loader. First class. Postage. Recorded. Back. Continue. It's going to have a buy-it now of 20 whole British pounds. And it's going to be custom postage of letter, yes. It's going to be a first class letter. You all package dimensions. God, this app is absolutely garbage. How hard is it to sell a card? You all delivery services. First class signed for. Good. Fine, that's fine. List. Good. One done. Do you want to see some good jank I bought though for my new Charmer deck?
why not?
Mila the Temporal Magician.
Oh yeah.
It's a light spellcaster. Literally the only reason I
Yeah.
got it.
Don't see why not.
Yeah.
Get it done.
I've listed one card. Well done, me. Right, on to the actual duels. Hmm. Suppose that is indeed a first hand of all time. Yeah, ash me if you've got it. He doesn't have it. Why can't I special the other one? Oh, couplets level 5. Okay, we'll special refrain. Refrain gets me couplet. I honestly thought these cards would be banned. You know, because they're all commons, and Konami like randomly banning commons instead of higher rarity stuff.
Yeah.
This will get me my Concerto. What does you banish? I think I have one card. Splendid. Concerto into Backer. Using that one. And couplet. Leave Elegy in my hand because she's really useful. Backer summons from deck. Refrain and couplet activate. So from deck, a copy of Chopina. Then we link into Bloom Harmonist. Bloom Harmonist can discard a card which with first movement solo to summon 2 from deck. And this will chain block it so they can't negate it. Which will shuffle itself to the deck to draw 1. Splendid, I'll take that. And then we want Soprano and we'll do an Aria. But where's Aria? Is she in my deck? I don't have Aria, that's not great. Really needed it. Can I get to it? Okay. Soprano into F12. End summon. Refrain. These two. Refrain up here. And not an elegy. That is the best I've got. I can't say it's great, but that is indeed a turn. I'm playing as Branded. Okay. Right. Next card. Let's see if this is worth anything. eBay. Don't care about Albion. Oh, 7-3. Lubellion to add. Yeah, I'll hash that. No way is that 150.
Also 150.
Orcust Harp Horror 25th anniversary rare. This is branded fusion. I literally don't care about that. Rebellion, sure. Need to find this specific rarity and then I can get rid of this card. Oh, it's Quiritus. The only one on eBay is either 150 or 52. Yeah, Mirror Jade can't activate if it's shuffled to the extra deck. It's a zone of, what is it? It's the no information zone.
Yeah.
Non-public zone, that's it. Right. I think this card is 50. I'll put it down as 50. He's used his branded fusion, so he's not getting very far. What's he activated? Albion. I'm gonna do that to be Aria, but I suppose that's fine. And that's apparently how you beat branded. It turns out a non-targeting bounce that can bounce up to 5 cards per turn is exceptionally broken.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought? Kind of want to see what his actual branded list looked like. Oh. I don't know what he's going for there, because that's not really a branded list. Branded Tier Bestial. Or is he summoning Light and Darkness Dragon? With Albion and Lubellion? That's Yank. Or Albion and Bestial Lubellion, maybe. Okay, sure, whatever. Not a problem. Next, I will do my next card. I mean, I'll just put them on screen for a minute. That's what I'm selling. Orcust Harp Horror QCR. One guy's got it at 150. One guy's got it at 50.
Right.
But it's obviously going to have to be 50 then. List an item. Upload photos. No. Take photos. We take this one. And one of the back, because that's just what you do. Yeah, I've got about 6 or so of these, because I just want to make some money to buy cards with, like Digimon and...
Yeah.
Even though I could probably buy my entire Digimon deck for less than 50 quid.
Still.
And I mean, everybody knows sort of what I'm playing anyway, so... Or planning to build.
True.
And that is Beamon.
Yeah, you also wanting to make the B deck.
I've never played green. Well, I mean, I started with green, but then every time I dueled against Dave, I lost because he was playing Rookie Rush, basically the best deck. And it killed my enjoyment of the game.
Yeah, I think that can happen. When you're just kind of trying to get into the game as well. And then you're just kind of facing something that kind of just doesn't let you have that enjoyment you're looking for.
And it's also not the kind of game I'm used to, because you can't take turns to do nothing. You have to be sort of aggro the entire time.
It is a very aggro game, which is quite ironic considering Dave is not very aggro most of the time. The amount of times he could have won in games we've had, and he's not, because he's just not attacked when he's had the opportunity to in the previous round.
I said, well, you have to in
Or his
Digimon.
previous
You
turn.
just can't not be aggro. It's not possible.
No, you need to be aggro. It's a very aggro game. It's like if you aren't attacking, you aren't doing it right. Yeah.
By the time you've done nothing to deal with your opponent's blockers, for example, if they get an extra one and you've got nothing to deal with it,
Exactly.
you just can't play. Right, so I'll shift that for now, and then I'll do another game, and then I'll sell my next one. I'm doing quite well with Melodious today. I'm quite impressed. And that is Junk Warrior QCR. That is MZMIEN 000. Okay, I'm not selling that. It's way too cheap.
Why?
It's 12 quid.
Fair enough.
But an exclusive rarity with that exclusive artwork. Right, someone refrain.
You know.
Refrain search. Does he have Ash? Come on, do it. It doesn't matter. I have couplet already. I suppose you have to kind of Ash something like that, but you should have saved it for probably Bloom Diva. The no, Bloom Harmonist. You should have saved it for. Then we use Concerto. The backer. Using its refrain and couplet. We add up all the chain links like this. We've got 4 more to put on my selling list, so that's something. Alright, so since I've got you here, I've sort of figured out what for my novel bit, the antagonist, not the antagonist, but you know, the secondary main guy, the actual hero, what he actually does.
Okay.
I've sort of figured that out. But it still needs to be more in-depth. Need Arya here.
Fair enough.
But his power is going to be called Heroic Soul. And in a similar way to the slime power system, when only the reincarnated people get a unique god skill, and no one else can have it. So if one person's got the god skill of strength, no one else in the world can have it until they die.
Yeah.
So he gets Heroic Soul, which is the power to basically control the souls of his allies and people who are in, you know, who want to be his allies in combat. And the closer he is to them, when they die, he can control their soul in a way and gain their powers. But when he uses it, their powers are gone. So he can stack up powers over time, but the more he uses, the stronger he is for that battle, but then he'll become weaker after.
Okay.
I think it's kind of cool.
It's not too bad.
Because he also gets their stats and their skills. So if like his master his friend who's a sword master dies, he can invoke that soul for the battle for so long, and he'll gain the sword master skills of his friend basically.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here.
Oh, bounce it.
I needed Soprano, but he stopped me off it. Blue Eyes. He's a Blue Eyes boy. He'd be absolutely screwed if he didn't have that imperm.
Tell you what, I won't mind playing.
Hmm?
I won't mind playing some more Vanguard as well. Because we've not played Vanguard in a while. Have
We haven't. It would be interesting.
I mean, just using.
Realistically, we can't really do Force of Will right now.
We can, but yeah.
We'd have to buy every single card from like TCG Player or Card Market.
We just have to be only use what we've already got.
Which isn't a lot, to be fair.
And the power creep in it, to be fair, is
unless you're using like an incredibly good ruler, that power creep is incredible. Look at this Blue Eyes gamer. Like, he would have been absolutely screwed if I'd have got Soprano. It's fine. At least I got Arya. Means I can't be targeted by card effects or destroyed by battle. That's something.
Yeah.
Damn, he's got Jet Dragon. That's inconvenient. Oh, he's really going into the big boy now. Oh, fuck you. He's doing this play. He's going to C for Divine Dragon. Oh, that ultimate rare's 12 quid. I can get rid of that one too. Yep, there he is. C for Divine Dragon. Wow, collector's rare 15 quid. No point even eBaying it. I mean, I'm not dead yet. I'm not doing great though. Use that scar now. Hmm. I'm gonna use up his negate. He only has 2 negates, come on. Okay, so we're gonna go for couplets effect. Concerto. Good pen. Okay, so now I can do basically nothing, but This game is not going well.
For who?
Me. This is a 50 quid card, so I can put that on. Yep, I most definitely cannot win this game. It's fine. It's the first game I've lost today, so that's something.
That's not too bad.
Could have done with that earlier. Ending to refrain. Yeah. I might add one extra copy of the rituals of the fusion spell.
Okay.
It might help me out. I'm gonna go add another one. It's not lost on me that the only loss I have today is Blue Eyes.
It's like it's meant to be.
I haven't drawn Ostinato a single game today.
Nope.
It's a 40 again. Watch me draw two of the card I just put in. It's near mint. I'm not gonna with the description. Its price is going to be 50. Continue. Oh, now I draw Ostinato. Custom. Give me a letter. Oh, Dark World. We're going to be here a while.
Several years later.
If he knows what he's doing, this is going to be an impossible to win. I'm so confident he's not going to. He's going to take a while. I'm going to quickly nip out. Now he's going to go into Beatrice. So he's going to go into Cherubini.
IP. End phase. What? It's ended. It's ended. Your move, Brad. I'll draw. It's not going well. It didn't end to. Standby phase, main phase 1.
You're doing stuff.
It's Yogo. He IP'd and then brought out a Salamander Crystallizer, and that's it.
Oh, Ostinato.
So.
Using this. Excuse me, and this. But he has a potential Link 3. That is the worst Dark World hand and turn I've seen in a while. Really? Okay. Okay. Sure, bro. Sure. Obviously, I've got to check what his deck was now, don't I?
Hmm.
Oh. He was doing Birdman loops, was he? Lovely. I mean, he's got some royal. He's got a royal. 2 royals, I'll give him credit. He's got the dedication. Far more dedication than me. I mean, a lot of people have more dedication to this game than me. It's fine. And then my last one I need to upload is... I literally can't even read its name. There we go. Sinister Soul of the White Forest QCR. $60. Splendid. Because... Then I can turn my little side light off because it's blinding me. Done. I'll add one more Without my light. That is literally the best hand my deck can make. My best, yeah, the entire, not best deck my hand can make, the other way around. Oh, he's a pendulum gamer. Okay. They're rare. You don't see many of them these days. You want to see something cool I did get though? I got all of my little gems for playing duels with.
Oh yeah.
I think they're kind of cool.
They
Oh,
are.
tactics. He will die this turn if he doesn't play anything. Like, it's... Ah. He had the Ash Blossom. I have the counter to Ash Blossom. Go me. The backer. Using Refrain and Couplet. Can you believe that ostinatos are common? Disgusting.
Truly.
So powerful, it's absolutely stupid. Chopina? Then we'll triple attack. I don't know what that last card in his hand is, but I'm getting rid of it. Go away. I'm gonna do Chopina into Refrain. We can summon Refrain. Use Refrain. Get Couplet. We can use this. Good. Oh, I should have gone into the... Yeah, I see my problem. I should have gone into the Link monster first. There's a twirl anyway. I couldn't kill him this turn. I messed up. Dark Mirror Force. I've never seen that played in my life. Dark Mirror Force, really? Okay, Dark Mirror Force, sure. Mm-hmm. Is Pendulum Graph Turbo? Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Turbo? He's got a quick effect negate to put itself in the pendulum zone, but he can't because his pendulum zone's full. Genius. Apparently the only deck I can't beat is Blue Eyes.
Yep. It is not allowed.
Refrain. Okay, I wasn't expecting an Ash, I was expecting a Max C, but okay. Clip. Ticks. Backer. It's oddly quiet today. It's interesting.
It is.
It's quite nice, actually, sometimes.
Can't complain.
Yeah, so I'm recording like another 2 more series because I had to buy a PS3 controller yesterday. I was really annoyed.
What?
Because I found my PS3 controller, but it was flat and I couldn't find my charger, so I had to buy another controller. So now I can have one that's always charged and swap it out for the new one each time.
Yeah.
So I can play Jade Cocoon because I'm playing it on my PS3.
No, I don't really do that to myself, to be fair. Just kind of like rotate out.
It's the easiest I found. Give me Soprano. You activate and get Soprano. Then once I get my 3 done, you know, like my next 3 series, I'm going to start my novel bits with just writing down the character powers, and I'll get the power system worked out first. Yeah, after my next 3 series, I'm going to start writing a lot of bits down of my novel stuff. Because I need to work out character powers first. And how they fit in the universe they're in. That's why I have a card bounce. And Backer will bring me a card back from the grave, which will be Chopina. Concerta will give me a draw. Because I need to work out like all my characters at, well, what she gains from the 10 stages of Apex skill.
definitely something that one would need to figure out.
She has set skills that she gains per stage of Apex, and I want to figure them out in advance to an extent.
Yeah.
And then I can start actually getting anywhere. Ooh, Red Knight's on. Hello, sir. How are you?
Bonjour.
Hello.
This filthy
Hello.
heathen just super polyed my board.
I just came by to say hi and called Brad a punk because I said hello in chat. He didn't say hi back. So.
I just did.
He did.
Oh.
He actually did.
Oh. He must have done it right when I closed the stream.
Well, there's your problem.
Probably.
Don't close the stream.
You know what? Fair enough. I just came by to say hi because I won't be around much at all tonight. So.
It's fine. It wasn't going to be a long stream anyway.
Huh?
Wasn't going to be a particular long stream anyway, so we're all right.
Yeah. So. All right, brother. Later.
Indeed, sir. Later.
Later. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good stream.
Me too.
It's an Exodia boy. I'm just stopping every single thing that I try and stop him getting Millennium Ankh.
You shall not pass.
So, the blatantly not a copy of Mushoku Tensei started this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's mocking it for being a blatant copy of Mushoku Tensei. Because it basically is at the beginning.
What's this?
The beginning after the end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him as a character though. But some people do. Because it runs into the Melodious problem that people aren't happy with. Which is a problem for all reincarnated characters, which is like romance doesn't work because in a way they're mentally like 30 or 40 and their love interests are like underage. But you can't do a reincarnated series and it not be weird in that sense. I don't think it's possible.
I mean, to be fair, if you go with the logic that is explained through by the grace of God, basically the body affects the mind. So whilst, yes, they have the memories of being like a 30-something-year-old,
he becomes more childlike over time because he's in a child's body.
Yeah, the body essentially turns you back into it being a child. Whereas, to be fair, I think they kind of miss that a bit when they do it with thingy.
Well, Rudius' story is just about him becoming a better person. Well, I mean, he's not so much a better person, but he's less scummy. Whereas after the end, he's always been powerful when he was in his previous form, and he is even more powerful now.
Yeah.
So he doesn't grow at all. He's given godlike powers right at the beginning, and he doesn't need to get anything else.
Yeah. That's where you can get a bit of a downfall, can't you? I mean, thinking about some of the other stuff I've read, there are definitely ones out there where I don't think it is creepy. Technically, it's even the other way, because if you look at Remonster, for instance, From where we got in the actual manga, he's not even a year old yet.
No.
And has 2 kids. No, 4 kids? 5.
Why? Yeah.
He has 5 kids, doesn't he? Yeah, he has 5 kids. He's not even a year old. But one, he's a monster, so he's obviously developing a lot faster than the others. And 2, he has a mentality much higher than, because obviously his previous life, which kind of makes it work a bit
Yeah, but then you've got
better.
Dave logic, which is, well, he shouldn't be evil because of stuff like that. No, this is a different world. It has different rules. It has to abide by those rules.
That is true.
You can't judge a series by modern day standards.
It's like trying to judge Overlord with being, you should be nice with all that power. It's like, no.
He literally can't, or he will be killed. Like, the people that the people under him, the Floor Guardians, can kill him. And they will kill him. So, have you also seen the answer that the Mushoku Tensei creator did when they asked him, if they can change his series? They asked him, they asked him to change his series to be less creepy. And his response was, I don't give a fuck what you say, I'm doing what I want. Which is fine, yeah. Don't pander to them. You shouldn't anyway.
No. He's he knows what he wanted to do, and he's gone and done it, to be fair. So
I mean, as creepy as Rudius is, he's interesting. The show is interesting. And that's all it needs to be.
And to be fair...
Yeah, go on.
I mean, to be fair with it, right, at least his teacher's older than him.
Yeah. Roxy's definitely older than him.
Yeah. So...
But, like, beginning after the end is basically a power fantasy, and it's just not interesting.
Just not all. Yeah,
I don't find power fantasies as interesting as well-developed stories, so like, I just prefer Mushoku. But that's just me.
I am very much interested in characters more than along with the story. So I really like characters. If the characters are interesting, the story has character progression and a reason for things, and shows the character being a person, then I enjoy it more. Yeah. One of the reasons why some of the comics I really like is because when you read them, it's like the characters that have a human element to them.
Yeah, and they grow over time.
And it's like you need that human element. If you don't have it, you don't have that.
In a power fantasy, when the character is already powerful, and he is reincarnated and is just as powerful and becomes even more powerful because he's given a dragon, and then he becomes a dragon controller and can manipulate time and all this shit. I'm like, you know what? No. It's just not as interesting for me.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, oh, but he'll beat him in a fight. He probably will beat Rudy in a fight, but Rudy is a significantly better character. I mean, he is a character. He actually grows and has relationships with, with like other characters. Interactions with like all the cool side characters.
He does.
And he is significantly less creepy over time. It's fine. Sure, it has some undertones that people don't appreciate, but they also need to understand that it's also not based in reality in a way of it's basically set the equivalent of like 400 years in the past.
Alright.
So certain things will be, different than normal. Because of how the world works. I didn't draw a single card I could play.
5 3.
You know, like the whole house system of families and all that stuff. How the royal families had to retain their strength and stuff. It's a lot different than real life, so you can't judge it by real life standards, so...
No, I think once you start trying to put real life standards on everything, you kind of lose a bit of the intrigue of a show. Well, because it's so...
Like, even if it has darker undertones, it makes it more interesting. It's more memorable if it's slightly different than everything else.
Yeah.
Like, we've read so much isekai trash, we only remember the ones that are slightly different isekai trash.
Yeah. There's definitely some that are cups above the rest. Without a shadow of a doubt. You've probably read a lot more than me. Certain ones I'm very... but...
It's like Spider, Slime, and Sword are just a cut above everything else.
Yeah, I can see that. They each have... obviously still follow the general kind of thing, but the kind of put out of it.
Yeah, Slime's the worst of those for me. Out of them three. Out of those three, Slime's the worst.
Slime's definitely not the greatest one.
He doesn't try. He's given all the power at the beginning, and he doesn't get challenged in the entire series.
Well, they try to. It doesn't work.
Like, he's literally chosen by a god. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, I'm not breaking this board. I'm going to be here a while. I'm just going to surrender this one. I want to get to 75 today so I don't have to play Master Duel next week. I can play anything else.
Yeah, I think from next week I might just start playing my... just playing normal games. I think I'm done with the little challenges. I might try and do my videos instead for those. Rather than streaming.
Well, I know that if I start Monster Hunter, I'll do nothing but that game. I'm not going to start that yet.
Fair enough.
God, what kind of first hand is that? Garbage. If he stops this, I literally can't play.
I love games like that.
Well, this is a fusion deck, and if you don't draw the fusion card, you are kind of in serious crap. I've got link material, that's something. Couplet, get Concerto. Concerto. Baka. I need to fix my extra deck. I don't need 3 copies of Huberta. Definitely not. I'll have a see, though. I need to figure out for my story, though, how I'm going to introduce that the world is based on levels and skills, even though they wouldn't originally, know the concept of skills. So I'm gonna have one of the heroes from the past or one of the gods sets it up, so because they were from our world, well, a different world that has those, and they just make the world introduce them. Can't say it's ideal, but I might just have to do that.
Not a bad concept.
There's not going to be appraisal, by the way. I hate appraisal.
Appraisal's quite amusing.
I hate it so much.
Appraisal!
I know why they do it. So you can look at an opponent and sort of see what skills they are, so you can tailor your story to it. But I think it makes it more interesting if you don't know what your opponent's skills are.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the anime and manga and stuff, because some of them have different versions of appraisals. Some appraisals skills are you can see the other person's things, you can see the things of items and stuff. Whereas others are there is an appraisal skill, but it's just for you. It's like you can see your stats, but no one else's.
Well, I don't even know how the characters would even get that. Because to gain skills in this world, you have to repeat motions. How would you gain appraisal other than by a god giving you it?
Advanced mathematics.
Or I'll give it, like, like status plates, like from guild cards and stuff. They usually do appraisal. But then they can only praise you, but not your opponent.
Well, yeah, that's generally the thing. It's like you generally wouldn't see it, so you use skill. I don't know. But like I said, advanced mathematics. I don't know. You learn the formula for calculating levels. There is one. It's just really hard to learn.
Well, so one problem I did also have is my main character doesn't start off with the Predator skill. She starts off with the unique god skill of strong body, because that's what she wished for. But to gain Predator, she has to lose that skill. How will she lose it? Shall I just have the god take it away from her?
Well, okay, so how does one gain the skill again? So
you gain skills by repeated actions, but you can't gain Predator, because the only way to gain Predator is to be the apex of your race, which is a god skill. Predator is a god skill, so she can't have both.
Alright.
I was thinking she does something to
devour the other skill.
I was thinking she could annoy the god or turn away from the god and become, kicked out of God's grace, and she loses that skill.
You could
and then
say,
she gains it.
You could say that basically when you have an overlap of two skills, the most dominant, the superior one overrides the other one. So you could actually just say, because Predator is actually a higher skill than the strength thing, it automatically overrides it. So like you have like a tier system for like skills given by gods, with Predator being like one of the at least higher than the one she had.
I don't know how that'd work, because the god system states the god gains all the skills back when you die, so he wouldn't want to remove that skill. I was thinking something happens.
It's not that he's removing the skill, it's that this move just gets deleted from you. You can't, or it becomes locked out. You can't use it because you've got the Predator skill. Yeah.
Well, every level of Predator does condense all of her skills.
So that's what I mean. It's like technically, in order to gain the Predator skill, it devours the skill already given to her.
Yeah, that was the only main problem. Because she gains strong body, which doesn't let her access magic. It just makes her really strong. And that's how she survived the dungeon for a while. But then she gets Predator while in the dungeon.
Yeah. So there's lots of ways that you could go about it. Like you said, your way of thinking was like, well, maybe she just irritates the god to and my thing is, it's like, why is she irritating the god again?
No, she does something that's sacrilegious to the god, and the god just takes it away.
Okay, and for instance...
Well, I mean, if she starts eating corpses, which she needs to do to live, the god might not be particularly happy blessing that individual.
Depends on how you write your god, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose it does matter how I... Yeah. How petty do I want to make this god?
Because if he's seeing someone trying to fend for their lives by eating another corpse...
Or does she attempt to get the... she devours something and gets the devour skill, but the god doesn't want her to have that and takes the other one away from her.
Again, that comes back
because
to being
theoretically you could have two in that instance, or just getting the second skill erases the first skill. But you can only have one.
Yeah.
Like the universal law of the world just states you can't have it.
Yeah, it's like you can't have two. If you can't have two, then basically one of them's got to go, and basically one will devour the other. So you could have it where there is a tier system for divine skills. I'm assuming this is. I'm gonna call.
I mean, the god would rather have devour than strong body anyway.
Well, yeah. So basically, devour would be the stronger skill to strong body. So, higher tier skill we'll say to strong body.
I honestly can't remember. Did I call it devour or apex? And the apex skill gives you devour at level 1.
I think it's apex, and then it's devour as the name of a skill that the apex sub skill of apex.
Yeah, level 1 apex would give like increased senses, the devour ability, which would give her access to.
I'll be honest, it sounds more like a class at this point, giving out skills than a actual skill.
But the apex one is just the stronger she becomes, the more apex of her race they become, the more beast-like she becomes, and she gets beast-like stuff like claws, increase the damage against hunted targets. Like, the god skills are really powerful. Like, one gets the ability of soul and can just, do anything he wants with souls to become really powerful. But it's whatever they wish for when they get transferred, basically. And since she was a sickly girl who's been in hospital for 200 years, because she's like a longer-lived race, she wanted to become healthy and the god just gave her it. Well, the god didn't. The system of the world gives her it.
Right.
Which is why all the gods are not as strong as each other. It depends on what they summon. I'll write it down and I'll let you guys read it so it makes a bit of sense. It's going to take a while to flesh it out anyway. We'll see. And I'll start on this. Wow, I'm not that far ahead in videos actually. I'm about a month in advance. That's not great.
Yeah, I need to, like I say, I need to do some videos. I'm changing, obviously, bits of the channel things, so I'm gonna make like a kind of like what I made for you, the just like the iconic singular splash image. I'm going to make myself one of those.
I think they're kind of cool.
And then I'm just going to do that instead. But like I said, I'm going to focus mainly on just... Because I just want to kind of sit and play some games that I'm playing. That's probably what I'm just going to do.
I mainly want to finish the how to play Deity Wars video, but that's going to take a while.
And then I'm thinking of doing more short form challenge videos.
Reasonable.
So make them actual videos and do like short ones. Just trying to figure out, because it's like give myself like 30-minute videos for like a 30-minute challenge.
I'll just do shorter games, like random obscure Steam stuff that are just quicker. Or you play the whole game, which could be like 6 hours, and you splice it together of your key bits.
Well, yeah, I can't be bothered doing that. I know a lot of people do that. I've seen people do it. To be fair, people have done that with the with like their kind of level 1 runs and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, I need to do that for my Pokemon Nuzlocke bug only, because I'm not uploading potentially 70 hours of me losing with bug Pokemon.
Yeah, because from what I gather, a lot of people do them on stream and then condense them into a video. But I'm not going to do that.
I'm going to have to learn patience.
Just having like a 30-minute, just like a 30-minute challenge on a game. It's like, I don't know, like playing Balactro and saying it's like try and win a run. Yeah.
What would you say to be doing? What would you say to do a co-op video with me? Which is like the 5-chapter rule that I've got with Dave, but with series.
I don't know. I generally don't pay much attention when I'm afterwards. I'm terrible.
Right, it's also notes. You'll be fine.
Don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see on that.
But there's loads of animes we've watched that we kind of need to watch again to see if they're even good or not. I badger on that the first couple of episodes of Naruto are horrible in comparison to the Bleach ones, but I honestly can't remember.
Well, I can kind of remember the first one of... So the first one of Bleach is nothing really happens. Rukia shows up, everything...
But then it shows a bit of the power system of him breaking out.
No, it shows him get his powers, and that is the end of episode 1.
Yeah, it shows him breaking out of the Kido, which introduces them. It introduces Soul Reapers. Ichigo gets his sword.
Then, yeah, literally the episode 1 is like he shows Rukia for some reason getting a Kisa handed to her, even though he has a Shikai. I know they say they limit the powers and stuff, but still, yeah. It was a normal one. What happened? Actually, no, it's Aizen on it that kind of...
It was Aizen's plan, but also he didn't think about it back then. Like, when Rukia's brother appears for the first time, he's not wearing his captain's jacket because Kubo didn't even think about captains back then. So it's like he was developing it over time, whereas each... Naruto started off with Naruto being an ass, being a troublemaker, and then he just gets a jutsu, and that's it, right?
That is literally the...
I mean, I suppose it does do more world building, but I don't know. Which one's more interesting for a first episode, though? Like One Piece, I'm not even going to count One Piece, that's really boring.
I'd say Bleach is kind of... I mean... Maybe not.
Okay, I think I appreciate Bleach more because he's less irritating than Naruto, because right at the beginning, he's like a little sport brat.
Naruto being that. Naruto in the first... in obviously the original...
I don't like the troublemaker bratty side.
It's generally the idiot side that I'm not too fussed about. especially when it's like you know for a fact they can be smart, and then there's just like this stupidity that happens with them.
Well, it also shows you in episode 1 that the cube is sealed within him, but people still hate him in the village, and I didn't understand why. And it's never really stated.
There is that is one of the things with Naruto that I've never ever understood. So obviously people know who his parent was. They know what parents were. But
Well,
they
apparently know what he did, but you didn't know that at the beginning.
Well, if no one knew whose kid he was, then exactly what was it that everyone hated about him?
That the Kyuubi was there, and they knew the Kyuubi was inside him, but not who his parents were, apparently. However, the Uchiha clan did, because Sasuke's mum was close with Naruto's mum, so they definitely knew. But I suppose they all got killed later on, so...
They got killed later on, but, again... Why did they publicise that he's got the Kyuubi?
Apparently, it's shown later on, not at the beginning, that Danzo did it. Which feels like a cop-out, because at the beginning of episode 1, that you'd be just being introduced into, you wouldn't know that.
So... But... I don't get what Danzo would gain from it, though.
No one knows. That's the problem. It wasn't explained. It's supposed to be a power move to not to weaken the third Hokage, so the third Hokage couldn't help him. That's why Naruto got no assistance when he was a kid. But he had to have had some, because a kid can't live on his own.
Oh, the third Hokage was actually his guardian, if I'm not mistaken. Though nothing much happened with it, I don't think. And obviously he was a baby, so who actually raised him?
That's a good question. No one knows.
Because because obviously he would have had to have, you know, a nanny of some kind or someone who raised it, you know, looked after him when he was little, and then he's a toddler and stuff.
This is why I appreciated Bleach, because his dad's there. It makes perfect sense why Ichigo is the way he is. He's a guy who wants friends. It's perfectly fine.
Just a chill guy. So
and I, you know, being a kind of little awkward kid, appreciated that he wanted to get friends.
Yeah. Well, it's ironic about that because I just literally watched something, and they were about Bleach, and it was like, does Ichigo abuse his powers?
I actually watched that video. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, not really.
He does.
Except for when he goes on holiday.
I know exactly which video that was. It's actually really interesting.
It's just like, when he goes on holiday, he goes over to the Serratin and then just goes to where he needs to.
Makes perfect sense. That's where all his friends are.
I mean, if he can get to Hawaii from, you know, the Serratin, why not?
I mean, he could also fly to Hawaii in like 10 minutes if he actually wanted to.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to take his body.
Oh no, he probably could.
Maybe, but, you know...
I mean, he does have Quincy powers. He doesn't have to be in his soul form all the time.
True. Highly true. But...
I mean, it's never even shown that he can't do it when he's not in his human form.
Yeah, you got a lot of things that don't really explain.
But we're getting an extra season, so it's fine.
But it's going to be interesting. I still need to watch Stars and Blood Wars, to be fair.
I need to actually play Bloodborne, but then it's a Souls game and Dave will mock me.
But to be fair, like I said, Bloodborne. If you want to play Bloodborne, you've just got to remember you got to be very active in it. It is a very aggressive game. Don't try and mess around too much. Obviously, there is counters with the guns. If you wanted to go when you do that,
I didn't go for a counter build. I went for a two-handed weapon build.
But again, it still stands in either way. You still got to be aggressive because you've got to kind of take the lead.
Fuck that up.
Because it's like, because I remember when I was over at Sean's at one point, and I started playing Bloodborne again. And I was like, "Oh, Sean, if you got Bloodborne, I see." It's like, just load it up, I'll lead you through it. And I helped Sean get a bit further in. Don't think he went back on it, to be fair, but
I've got AI limit to play at the moment, so I'll get to it.
I managed to get him to get somewhere in it. But to be fair, I'm watching the Rob versus the Tower Knight from PlayStation Access video, and it just made me think, it's like, I don't mind playing Demon Souls again.
I do want to play them, but they're not kind of my genre.
I never got around to finishing that. To be fair, I never finished most of them.
Like, a part of me is like, I want to play them, but also, if I do start and I spend effort in recording it, I have to finish it, no matter how hard the game is.
It's one of those, it depends on how you want to do the recordings and stuff, because it's like, because them ones you could do, like the other things where it's just like a compressed video, you'll record some stuff and then just compress it all down into a video.
Like, I'll need loads of spare time in case I get stuck on a boss.
So, but yeah, because it's like, that's the thing with, anything. Because definitely with bosses, if we get stuck on a boss, it's like, you could be there for ages if we don't know.
Well, I know you definitely know about that.
I know about it. I don't even need to be the level 1 run. Well, I know about it.
Yeah, I'm on Godric next.
Hmm?
I'm on Godric next when I get back on mine.
Really?
Since I can't advance the Rani storyline until I defeat him.
Can you not?
No, because you have to kill the person who helps you against Godric. So I'd rather get... You have to give a potion of death to the lady who helps you kill Godric. Is the summonable. So I'd rather beat Godric first, and then I can kill her.
Yep.
I did a little bit of research on it, just in case. Imper? Okay. It's inconvenient, I'd really... Well, that's my turn. Set 2 pass, that's all I can do. Ah, well, fine. Then I've got Jade Cocoon to finish, then I'll play all 3 of the Spyros. And then I should be far enough ahead that the Pokemon game gets an announcement of when it's being released.
Yeah. Like I said, I think for me, I just need to knuckle down and just get some gaming in. Generally don't game much during the week.
I don't have the effort to do it. I'll get back off work and I'm that tired, I just can't. The weekends are my only time. And then,
Really
considering every couple of weekends I've got to go into with Sean and that, which is a 4-hour round trip, that I could be doing other stuff. Because I also shop on weekends too, for groceries and the like.
Yeah, I get that. Takes a chunk out of your day, doesn't it?
It's just travel. If I didn't have to go so far, like if it was Leeds again, it'd be so much easier.
I really just need to find somewhere closer. I feel. Don't need to
Well,
peak.
It's not
Oh,
convenient to
it's-
Sean, but Leeds is the most convenient for you and Dave, and it's only half an hour for me.
Well, no, it's like you can literally get a bus to Leeds from Sean's house. Yeah, it's not an inconvenience.
I mean, if Patriot wasn't so small, it's alright to go there now.
Uh,
It's just really small for you to actually... Because you can't book tables, and there's just not enough room. If there was, it'd be
Yeah.
ideal.
Just need to figure out. Even just seeing if there's anywhere that you could just like, I don't know, hire out for a day.
I mean, the only other one is just to go to people's houses, but you kind of can't. We'd have to rotate between houses to make it fair.
I mean, it depends on who you ask, because I don't think anyone would really care. I think Dave would mostly want everyone to go to his house.
He does. He has said repeatedly that is what he wants.
I've got plenty of room in mind if anyone wanted to descend over to this place, but I just need to fix a table of some kind for us all to play on. Simple enough, really.
Well, I'm building an actual gaming room that you could actually...
You're building a
Everybody
game.
can chill in.
Ironically, it isn't a bad idea for us to go to each other's houses and play the card games and stuff, because one, we can, chill a bit more. And we don't have any distractions. The only thing is, obviously, we won't be able to go to shops and stuff, but then we can just make a...
We can do that
thing
first.
where we'll-
We could just go to the shops first, get us stuff.
head to someone's house.
Yeah, just
Not
go
the
to
worst
town
idea.
first and then just do that after.
Not the worst ideas. Not the worst at all.
For example, if it was on a Saturday, if we ever wanted anything, I could just ring Ruth up and she'd get me anything I wanted for that week. So we'd never
Sure.
not have anything.
But, yeah. There's options. There's always options.
Yeah, but Dave's like, oh, we just, I've got a spare table. I'm like, yes, Dave, but your parents are at home. We will be getting in their way. If you come to mine, there is literally no one ever.
That is also true.
But we would have to rotate it if we were to be doing that kind of stratagem.
Yeah,
Just to make it fair.
I can imagine.
But I'm planning on going to Leeds next week or week after.
Mhm.
Because Dave's whining is not seeing anybody. But I am perfectly fine with not seeing anybody, but that's just me. Gives me more time to record and stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, recording's kind of making me play games. Because if I didn't,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't play anything.
I get that.
It gives me an
100%.
incentive to actually play.
But I think that's one of the things with doing like streaming or just recording videos in general. It's like if it's something that you find interesting, you want to do it, do it.
Yeah, there's
obviously
also like
things-
Sean doesn't play Master Duel or anything, so he gets his fix of card games when we're there. I get my fix from this, so I don't really need to play a lot when I'm there.
Yeah, see, I'm not too fussed about Master Duel. I like, obviously, because the thing I have with
It's
Master
too
Duel,
competitive. I know what you mean.
yeah, it's far too competitive for my liking. I like to make the stupid decks, that. If anything, like I said, it's like it'd be better to just have like use it like what we tried to do before, or what we did do before, I suppose. Just all meet up and just play Master Duel and just have like our own room and make
Yeah, we can do.
games that way, which isn't a bad shout.
No,
Either. The only thing is obviously certain cards, and you've got to get the cards and stuff like that.
Like, if we wanted, we could potentially do a Sunday of that outside of standard, you know, recording time.
True. There's lots of things we could.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, I think I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, I've only got another half an hour in me anyway, so.
I'm going to get some Z's before. Right. Wake ups and go.
Indeed.
I'm off to Harrogate tomorrow, so.
It's annoying it's so far away.
It is quite far. It's like 2 buses, obviously, still for me, but the second bus is just like an age. An hour and 20 minutes for the bus there. I suppose it could be worse.
That's why it just Leeds is the easiest place just to go.
It is, because then my bus isn't every hour. Because that's what it is when it's
I've lost 2 games today, by the way.
doing well.
Come
You're
on.
doing well.
13 wins, 2 losses with Melodious. Who knew this deck was actually decent?
Nice. A lot of people probably. There's not anyone who's using it.
I knew I weren't coming in this week. That's why I didn't ask Sean if he wanted me to bring anything.
Yeah.
Because if I mean, you can tell him if you want, but you don't have to. It's just I did get a little bit annoyed that he didn't tell anybody when we'd be in. Because if I didn't message him, no one would be in.
Nope.
Like
no
he'd have booked a table, and then he'd have messaged us on the day, going, "Oh, by the way, where are you?" Or on Friday, going, "Oh, by the way, we're in tomorrow." That's not enough notice. People need to order tickets to go places.
Well, yeah, Dave literally was. I think he messaged me yesterday.
He messaged me as well.
He phoned me today at work.
Our
Just to
response
double
was, "Well,
check.
Tash doesn't even know, so I have no clue."
Yeah. Just to double check, and it's just like, "Are you over in? Where is it?" It's just like, "Oh, I think we're over in Harrogate."
Well, that's why I
Well,
messaged as well, saying, "Are we off to Geek or
If
not?"
not, yeah. If we're not, then both of us are going to be in Harrogate anyway. So, oh well.
Ah, well. I'll have one more game. I'll potentially get to Gold 4, and then I'll probably call it myself.
Well, I'll speak to you later.
So I'm going to be doing some recording of Jade Cocoon tomorrow.
I'll probably actually, after I finish thingy and get back home, and probably try and do some Monster Hunter or...
I swear, if Sean messages me tomorrow going, "Are you in?" I'm going to kill him.
Did you tell him you're not?
Nope. I suppose
make sure
Dave will
informed.
probably tell him. It's fine.
Probably. I'll probably inform him as well. So hope he gets there earlier this time, though.
All he has to do is give me specific dates of when he's coming in, and then I can book it out and do nothing else on that day. Very simple.
Yeah. So it's like planning ahead. Yeah. All wine. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I said,
Indeed, sir.
leave you to it. And I'll speak to you all later.
You get yourself off.
Bye.
Last duel of today. Let us go. Concerto. Do this. Doing this. As they will replay themselves. Backer, go. Backer effect. Summon a Melodious from deck. Activate refrain, yes. Activate couplet, yes. Well, he's not interacted with me, so I'm going to try and do full combo. If I get some Melodious Engrave, I won't have one. We'll do Chopina then. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Bloom Harmonist using these. That. Suppose I could have summoned Chopina with Bloom. I'll summon it with Backer, it's fine. Chopina. Concerto will shuffle itself. Fine. Ooh, that's a really good draw. Oh, damn. I summoned it to the wrong zone. That was really stupid. Now I don't have a ritual spell. Penned, I suppose. Okay, I ruined that just by putting it in the wrong zone. Well done, me. Stupid. Why did I do that? Could have summoned it to this zone or to 4 or 5. Extra. Sure, bro. I'm letting you draw 2, though. And you probably still have full combo. Fissure. Yeah. Raigeki. Yeah, that would work. Nemleria. Okay. I'm gonna lose now. Because I put a card into the wrong zone. Or I've also had Elegy, which would have protected me from that. Shame. That is because I am idiot. It is fine. I just need to draw a monster. Right. Where are we going? Really gonna help me. I have to back her again. Special refrain. You're going to use that damn effect, just use it already. You can add an Emil area, half your battle damage, or negate all my monster effects. Wow, this is tedious. Yeah. Could summon 2 from deck. Not yet, though. I'll swing for some damage first. Not a lot, but it's something. There we go. Gold 4. Hold on me. I'm kind of curious. What was he playing? Oh. Lovely. Can't special summon except lights. I was playing lights, so. Yeah. What a shame. I am going to call it there because I've done quite well today. So I'll see everybody on the next one.